Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Maris, and I'm here at my little sacred space. And I'm using the Spellcasting Oracle deck. Well, partially because I've got a bunch of decks at home. It was like the electricity went out, so I had to go home and work from home. And I just like took all my decks with me because it was a virtual Tuesday day. So long story short, I got the spell casting deck was what I had in my magic bag. So that is what I'm going to be reading from today. Okay, so what we're looking at, hello, is that you, Matthew? It looks like you. Um, what we're going to be looking at is the energy coming in like Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish. Now, this might be your Friday if you're in New Zealand, and that's okay, so that's why I'm kind of doing it today. I think Thursday evenings will be like a great time to do the weekend energy forecast, and I might be switching it over to that just to kind of see how the flow goes. Okay, well, looks like she's talking already. Okay. And so we have a couple of cards to start with there. Actually, we have three. I'm just going to kind of play with this just for a second, see if anybody else shows up. Doesn't look like it, though. It's probably right about that time most people are getting off work. Unless you're off today. And if you're off today, well, then you're probably online, so. Anyway. Alright, so, okay, doesn't look like we've got any more to speak with, or, that she's going to speak with, but we're actually starting out with a thumbs up. So I like that energy. It's really important sometimes to focus on the good of what can happen or the good of what's going to be, and let's take a look and see how the spell casting cards start the reading. Alrighty. Alright, so what are we looking at first? Let's make her a little bit bigger. I've got it up on a little, somebody asked me, hey, what books are you reading? And right now I'm reading Clockwork Sparrow and A Headache in the Pelvis. Yeah, that second one is like an interesting, it's kind of like a medical / naturopathic / energy healer kind of book. So it's interesting. It's you can think about the root or the sacral in this, but it's focusing a lot of body, mind, and spirit in the pelvis region. All right, so that's what I'm reading for, like the got to learn a new thing, or continuing education. And then The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow is my Usborne book that I'm reading, and I call it my family-friendly reading. So anyway, without further ado, now we've got a couple of people here. Let's start looking at the energy for this weekend. And what are we coming in with? We're coming in with some strength. We've got, and I'm gonna say it like this: love me or hate me today, love me tomorrow. Some of us are feeling a little ballsy with that. So. There's a lot of good energy there, but some of us are feeling a little bit ballsy. And ballsy means that, maybe you got a little bit too much strength, or you think that you're all that. I'm going to put it lovingly like that. But so what we're looking at, she kind of looks like she's pissed off, but she's really not. It's that strength thing. She's got to come across like she is in not so much the offense, but holding that strength, holding that line and holding that strength. But there's a lot of balance. We see that little butterfly, and you'll see just tons of color and light coming in through there. So this is a good indicator of some really groovy energy coming in this weekend. And you know what, folks? We really need it. We really need some groovy energy, and we need to be embracing that and looking for that. I think that we've spent several weeks looking, anticipating poop storms or shish storms, and now what we're looking at is that we've got some strength, some really good energy starting to blow in. So what does it work into? Oh my goodness, okay, we've got good luck. Okay, so we've got that kitty cat. I love kitty cats. I hope y'all love kitty cats too. They're very independent creatures or critters, and they're very persnicative. But I would say they're almost, in essence, some cats are really narcissistic. But in our picture, what do we have? We have some ladybugs, and ladybugs are strong, good indicators. We've got acorns, so we're talking about fruition, good things coming through, good stuff. And that cat's got some pretty eyes there as well. But this is like a card of saying, like that skippity doo-dah. A lot of good, healthy, fun. I'm getting very light and airy, connecting, just a good vibration time. So if you haven't been able to connect with some of your peeps for a while, this is going to be a good weekend to get together. Even if you're going to do it virtually. And you're all like, how do you do that virtually? Like, I'm not going to sit there and text everybody. And I'm like, no, you don't have to text everybody. Google, actually, so if you have Gmail, Google has these meeting rooms that I totally recommend. And they're a really great way to connect. Me and one of my friends, and she's got some health issues, and she's got some family things that she takes care of. So she's been very, very... isolating herself, or kind of quarantine, whatever you want to call it. And so she was like, God, I miss you. And I'm like, God, I miss you. And so we got up on Google Meet, and I actually was late for a session. So I'm like, whoops. So with that in mind, folks, there are always ways to connect. You don't have to do it physically, face to face, skin to skin. Well, sometimes it's kind of cool, but you can still connect with your friends and your loved ones by utilizing things like the Google Meet. Zoom freaks me out. I don't do the Zoom. That's like a no-no. But Google Meet I found to have a really good vibration. All right, so where is all of this good, groovy energy going to end up with? Because we're looking at Friday coming in, and we got strength. Some of us feeling ballsy. But we've got a lot of good creative energy coming on, and just really good fellowship, and we've got that good luck. But where in the heavens is it going to lead us to? And I'm really excited to share this next card with you, because what are we looking at? We're looking at healing. And what are we thinking about healing? We're thinking about balance. We're thinking about embracing. We're thinking about feeling groovy. We're thinking about everything has a particular flow, and that flow is just plain ass groovy. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real here. This is a really good weekend. A really good weekend for self-care, for care of your family, care of your friends, just connecting. And being with others. And I said, Duo. Okay, I haven't tried them yet. I might try that out and see how I feel on that one. I'm really funny about energy. And on Zoom, it was just like totally negative energy. On Skype, I felt like I was in hell. So I was like, bleh. But Matthew, we've got groovy energy coming in. This is like finally, we haven't seen peace and grooviness in a long time. We really haven't. When we want to blame one side or blame the other side, and I'm like, really, folks, both sides are to blame. Every side is to blame. We have allowed shitstorms to stir up and create an imbalance in our energy. And this is the first time in several weeks, that we can actually kick it and enjoy the vibration and enjoy life, enjoy what's going on around us. Take a deep breath, let it go, get some good snacky wackies in, you know what I mean? Kick it with your friends, whatever you want to call it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so get together, even if it's online, if you're still a little leery about getting together in the flesh, that's cool. We still love you. Big hugs. But connect. 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 Get out there and enjoy life. That is what this reading is about. Even if you're feeling a little bit ballsy, just be calm, calm down. Don't be invading other people's spaces or crossing boundaries if you're feeling a little ballsy. Take that ballsy energy and put it into something groovy. Like do the barbecue. You're the one hosting the barbecue and doing all the cooking or whatever. Okay? All right, so peace, love, and harmony. I do private sessions online on Mondays and Tuesdays at a little discounted price. And I'm going to hook up the link in here so that if you want to schedule with me, because it's really easy, it's like HTTPS, schedule with Maris, something like that. Schedule with me and let's do a personal FaceTime, real-time, virtual reading. So again, peace, love, and harmony. I hope to see you soon. It's going to be an awesome weekend.